Good afternoon, or whenever it is you're watching this. Today I'd like to show you very briefly the balloon cutter that I use. I've seen a lot of people and they kind of have what's called a professional model. I used to use those, but I found they didn't last very long, not for me anyway. So I decided, well, let's see if I can make my own. And it works the same way. You just push down, you get a section of balloon, right, like that. Just keep going. So these are, I made them myself. They're reusable, we'll say. I mean, I use a couple of different kinds of wood, so maybe I'll start with that. I can use this here. This is quite soft wood, but it's not very expensive either. This was like $4 whenever I bought it quite a while ago. This is about, let's see, I have a measuring thing here. So this is 3 inches across, and it's we'll say about 3 feet, about 3 feet length. But anyway, you can use that. Another option for the wood, because I find that other wood, it lasts about 2 or 3 times, then it's busted. And here's another option for the wood. Okay, this is one of the long paint stir that you can get at well, where did I borrow this? I got this one at Home Depot just a little while ago when we bought some paint, and I thought, what the heck, I'll use this for paint. Then I realized, hey, it would make a great, I could modify this to make my balloon cutter. One other option I have, and here is a yardstick, and once again, it is hard. That first wood that I showed you, that's quite soft, so it's easier to do many things, but it's also easier to make a mistake. Okay, so anyway, let's kind of get into it here. So what I do is I this is actually 2 pieces of wood right here, and so I would cut, just use this one here again. This is the one I'll start with. I would cut off of there, and I would cut another one, and I would put them together, as in like this. Make sure that they're equal, they're the exact same, and then I would take a saw and cut right into there. Then I would take a sandpaper, and I would sandpaper a groove in there. Now this one I made I don't know what I was thinking. I goofed up quite badly here. That's too wide. Obviously you want something that little creative fingers can't get into. Obviously right there. See, that's quite small, but there's the blade in there. So the blade is double-sided, as they call it, safety razor. But what I do is I used cutters, and I cut them in half, right like that, and of course on the other side. And now this one is no good. I put an X on it when it's no good. Oh, and this is a paper coat hanger right there. Just make sure you get a thin coat hanger. You don't want a really thick coat hanger, otherwise it's no good. You can't bend it properly. Another option is, if you don't want to use coat hangers, you can walk by construction sites. Make sure, of course, they're all done, and you can pick up the steel from there. Lots of construction sites, they put those everywhere, and then they're in the ground for like 4 months after. So here is the one that we're going to change. And I wear this on my twist 'em up apron. But you know, if you wanted to do this exact thing and put it on a necklace, there'd be no problem with that. So there it is. Say we got the X on it, so I know it's no good. I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to cut. This is a 260 that I've squeezed over there. I also use 360s to kind of, we'll say, well, just to hold them in place. I'm going to pull that off, and then this part here, the wire, will just come right off. I'll save that for a little bit, and we just continue to pull the 260 off of there. Now this one I did put a wrap of tape around it. I don't always, but this one I did. Oh, and I also recently like to, because this wood is so soft, put a uninflated 160 around. I did put little grooves in there and on that side as well. just to make the 160 sit better. And we're just going to cut that open. We're going to cut the other one open. And let's, just to make it quicker for everybody here, I'm going to cut this tape that I've got there. Okay. Unwrap it there. I am kind of trying to be gentle because this wood, even though it's easy to sand and easy to cut the grooves in and all that, it is quite soft, and sometimes it does break. And there we have our two razor blades that are just taped across there. And right now I'm going to pull these off. I'll make sure to not get these mixed up with these are the dull ones. I don't want to get them mixed up with the sharp ones. And then after I've done that, I put the new ones in. I put a piece of tape there. Not sure if you can, let's go this way, that way hopefully you can see a bit better. Maybe you can see there's I line it up so I'm definitely cutting in a V shape right there. And then I just put everything back together. I inflate a 260 and I shove it on the bottom. You can put tape if you want, no tape if you don't. Use the 160 around here. Put your metal around it, and there you go. You got a brand new balloon cutter. And these balloon cutters last me easily 2 months. I found the other ones that I was using, you would notice they were quite dull even after like 2 weeks. Anyway, that's a long rambling thing. Hopefully somebody likes it. Hopefully you're having a great day. Bye for now.